Hello and welcome. Today in this video I'm going to give a brief timeline overview of the Battle of Antietam, or Sharpsburg as it is sometimes called, which took place on September the 17th, 1862. This battle turned out to be the bloodiest day in American history, the number of casualties being 22,700. This was General Robert E. Lee's first invasion of the North. The battle itself took place along the banks of Antietam Creek in western Maryland. Lee's opposite number was Major General George B. McClellan and his Army of the Potomac. The battle itself ends in a tactical draw, but the Union gains a strategic victory. The end result being the Confederate forces had to withdraw across the Potomac and back to Virginia. President Abraham Lincoln felt confident enough after this battle to issue the Preliminary Emancipation Proclamation a few days later on September the 22nd. McClellan, the Union Major General, is much criticized for failing to press home a numerical advantage over the Army of Northern Virginia and totally defeat Lee and his Confederate forces, despite even having a copy of Lee's campaign plan. He still proved too cautious and allowed Lee and his men to get back to safety in Virginia. President Lincoln lost all patience with McClellan and dismissed him from his command of the Army of the Potomac on November the 5th, 1862. Before I begin the timeline of the Battle of Antietam, please remember to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button right now. The educational purpose of the White House Histories channel is to bring to you, in America and globally, the historical significance the Civil War was in shaping modern America. The Civil War is part of American history and heritage, so do please show your support for this channel by hitting that subscribe button right now. I've made subtitles for this video, so please use the YouTube subtitle functionality to help your understanding of this video. So let us begin the timeline of the Battle of Antietam, September the 17th, 1862. Number 1. The two opposing armies are composed as follows. The Union Army of the Potomac is led by Major General George B. McClellan. McClellan's forces consist of 75,000 men. The Confederate General Robert E. Lee and his Army of Northern Virginia is made up of 38,000 men, though some suggest it could have been as high as 50,000. Number 2. The other Union commanders are Hooker, Mansfield, Franklin, Sumner, Porter, and Burnside. Number 3. The other Confederate commanders are Longstreet, Stonewall Jackson, A.P. Hill, T.H. Hill, Hood, and Toombs. Number 4. Robert E. Lee's Maryland campaign began well with the capture of the Union arsenal at Harper's Ferry by General Stonewall Jackson. Whilst in Maryland, he will soon be up against Major General George B. McClellan and his Army of the Potomac. The two armies were to meet at the town of Sharpsburg. Lee's army took a defensive position overlooking Antietam Creek. Stonewall Jackson was to defend the Confederate left flank, and James Longstreet was to defend the Confederate right flank, both wings meeting at the Dunkerchurch. The Unionist McClellan has 75,000 troops, much more than the Army of Northern Virginia. McClellan's forces took the opposite side of Antietam Creek. Both sides were now facing each other, poised for battle. Number 5. On September the 17th, Hooker launches a powerful attack at 6 a.m. against the Confederate left. The Confederate left is defended by Stonewall Jackson. Terrible fighting occurs at the cornfield and near the Dunkerchurch. Hooker is unsuccessful, but another Union corps under General Mansfield attacks the left flank at 9 a.m. Once again, the Union is unsuccessful as the Confederates engage in close and desperate fighting. Sumner's Corps launches a third Union attack at 10:30 a.m. The Union attacks both the left flank and the centre. Confederate reinforcements arriving on the battlefield repel the Union forces on the left flank. The Union suffers thousands of casualties. Number 6. 2 Union divisions of General Sumner's Corps head to the centre of the Confederate line. The Confederates are waiting for them along a sunken road which acts as a natural trench. The Union soldiers are only able to see the Confederates when they are almost upon them. The Confederates fire at point-blank range. The Union suffers tremendous casualties. The Confederate centre is defended by General D.H. Hill. The Union does gain part of the sunken road and are able to inflict casualties on the Confederates. This sunken road will now become to be known as Bloody Lane. The Confederate centre is broken but regains control again. Had McClellan committed more men at this point, then the Union would have broken through the Confederate centre. Number 7. Union Major General Ambrose Burnside and his men managed to cross Lower Bridge at around 1 p.m. This is after more than 3 hours of fighting. Once across the bridge, his men advanced slowly against the fire of Georgian sharpshooters and artillery fire under the command of Brigadier General Toombs. Unionist Burnside makes progress to the outskirts of Sharpsburg and is now close to defeating Lee and his army of Northern Virginia. The lower bridge will now be known as Burnside's Bridge. Number 8. Just as it looks the battle is over, for the Confederates, at around 3:30 p.m, A.P. Hill and his division arrive from Harper's Ferry just in time to repel Burnside and his men. Number 9. Burnside prudently withdraws back to the bridge which will carry his name. After 14 hours, the bloodiest day in American history is over. The casualties are thus: Union 12,400, Confederate 10,300. And it is there we end the timeline of the Battle of Antietam. I hope you found this video useful. Please share, comment, like and subscribe. The educational mission of the White House Histories channel is to raise awareness of the importance of the Civil War, both in America and around the world, and to explain why this conflict moulded the modern America we have today. Please show your support for this channel by subscribing right now. Please hit that subscribe button right now and help this channel in its mission to educate and raise awareness of the American Civil War. Your support is warmly appreciated, and thank you in advance for subscribing and supporting our educational purpose and mission. Thank you for watching, and see you all again soon.